Okay.
I'm on it. Hi, guys. Hello. Man, that was...
What a Monday.
Yeah. What a Monday is, right?
I feel
Oh my
like the
goodness.
Monday before Christmas is just, there's just so much, especially because Christmas is like at the end of the week.
Yeah. I kind of like that.
You
Having
do?
Christmas on a Friday.
You do?
Yeah. You don't?
No.
Why not?
Because it just makes it tough for the following week.
Okay. I understand that, but okay.
I feel like it's good as an employer because then you don't have to
Yeah.
give people as many days off.
It's true. I don't know. I like it because then I'm still getting my week. And there's not something slammed right in the middle that's like, you gotta go do stuff. And not that I don't enjoy holidays, I don't enjoy Christmas, but I definitely feel like we busted our butt all weekend and today, and it's not over yet. We're just trying to get ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So, hi everyone. It's been a hot minute. I of course did not charge my phone. This is great.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm
You
at
want to use mine?
12%.
I got the.
You're gonna. Ooh,
Hello.
we are live.
Andrew,
We are live.
Ray,
Hello.
Travis.
We have Danielle, Andrew, Ray, Travis. Oh, would you like to?
No, you go ahead.
Wretched Band, Jeffrey, Allie. Thanks, Allie. Like, say hi. Bob, Doug, James, Aunt Jemima is back. Larry, Gary. Hi,
Jemima
everyone.
is back.
This is great. Allie said she likes my hat. I had to do my shameless plug, guys, because I really like the hats. They came out awesome. Aren't they cute? Look at this. Weekends after racing, and they're super
Very
comfy.
comfy. I was wearing mine today because it was cold.
But then someone decided to shower and didn't want to mess up his new haircut I gave him last night. How'd I
Maybe
do?
cut my hair again.
We never did it on number one. Have we ever
I
done?
did not wear your hat because I didn't want to mess up my haircut.
I understand. But last
I
night,
didn't wear your hat because we're inside.
but it's cold
I
down
wore
here.
it outside.
It's cold down here. You're dressed like it's warm. I'm dressed
I
like
just got out of the shower. I'm really warm.
I would be cold when I get out of the shower.
It was a quick shower.
What was I saying?
I don't know. Everybody's saying Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas! Oh, I know I posted it on my Facebook page, but next week we won't be doing a live because we will be out on vacation. So I apologize for any inconvenience. You will miss us for a night. We will miss you for a night, I should say.
No, we're not going to do it down there?
No.
Okay.
No. Nothing against you guys, but I know I'm already going to have work I'm going to have to bring with me. And you're on vacation, and I really don't want to even have to have my phone. But it's
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
No phone.
I don't like requirements on vacation.
Yeah.
You know? So, but we will do a video. I promise you that. So, let's see. What have I missed? Oh, I can hear myself. Merry Christmas. Good evening. Are we ready for Christmas? Tammy says. Michael. Are you ready for Christmas?
I haven't wrapped anything yet, but
Oh, okay.
but I'm ready. I'm excited.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I wrapped everything today. I'm all done.
Good for you.
So we are going to King Ferry. We're going to go to Mike's family Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then Saturday we are going to New Jersey. And I think Mom might be cooking dinner. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I just presume. I assume. Who knows? Hey, Darren's wearing his Chasing Checkers shirt. Very comfy. Thank you, Darren.
They are comfy.
Aren't they?
They have the softest
I
material.
know.
I could wear that shirt every day.
I really gotta figure. I'm gonna have to look into what brand that was because every year I try to venture and get like a different style, different brand, and sometimes I'm like, yes, no.
So, I love that shirt because, so you're gonna hate me for this, but I often wear it as an undershirt, during the winter because these type of clothes are kind of itchy.
I get clothes.
But if you wear that nice shirt underneath, it feels nice. And it's warm.
There are this is definitely probably a female thing or someone that has long hair. But when I go clothes shopping, there are a lot of clothes that I really, really, really like. But I know how my skin, like if it feels weird or my skin, my
so
hair
then you don't get it just because of the way it
yeah.
feels. Yeah.
It's gotta feel good. So we should probably just buy clothes that feel good.
All right, I'll just get those shirts.
Okay. We can
That'll be my whole closet. That won't be weird or anything.
Ooh, all right. We got one first tech question. William says, Mike, why do some of the big black modifieds swerve back and forth on the pace lap? Is it for tire temperature or get the feel of the grip?
Well, there's a few different reasons for this. I think what he's getting after is the guys actually swerving to try to heat up the tires because the warmer the rubber is on the tire, the softer it gets and it adheres to the racetrack better. Also, if they cool down, a lot of times they seal over and they get hard and they don't restart well. So that's why I see everybody swerving. So
depending, I always like to point this out, is depending like the time of the year, the weather. If it's really hot out, I tend to see the drivers going where there's still like tacky parts on the track to cool the tires down.
Yep. So if the track takes rubber or something and they're wearing the tires out, they'll go up and spin it in the loose dirt to try to cool them down.
Or looser, yeah.
Where if it's slick, it hasn't taken rubber, the only reason they go up there is because maybe that dirt's a little more abrasive to make heat than the slick.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really, I really have no clue if it actually works or not. I mean, it seems like it might, but I really need somebody to prove it so that we know like how hard to swerve and how far to swerve, how fast to swerve, whether, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Does it do it more when you turn to the right or more when you turn to the left? We're out there just swerving around looking like idiots. It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Otherwise, yeah.
But the other reason why the cars swerve like slightly under caution is because modifieds have such a long drag link between the steering box and the steering arm on the left front, and then a really long tie rod to the right front. There's a lot of flex in that, and it actually lets the tires kind of wobble. If you ever seen the cars come out and the tires start going like this, yep, that's because of that. And there's a lot of caster in the front end, and there's a lot of caster split in the front end. So there's, there could be 10 to 12 degrees of caster in the right front and like 6 to 8 degrees in the left front. And that split kind of pulls you into the turns, but it also makes the car funny going slow in a straight, like trying to go straight and slow. But if you speed up or turn, it'll stop. So like if you're new to driving modifieds and your car's doing this and the front wheels are doing that, just swerve for a second and it'll stop them from doing it, and it'll like settle down. And then once you get up to speed, it doesn't do it. But it's really weird the first time.
Yeah. All right. So Doug Hartman said, "What is BP3 asking for Christmas?" I have to show you this. I gotta show it. So Thanksgiving, my grandmother, my mom's mom, she used to do this with us. I don't know why she still doesn't do it, whatever. Still want to get toys, it's fine. But she brought over like I don't know. I want to say like, does Toys R Us even exist anymore? But like a catalog just for kids stuff. And she straight up says, circle anything you want. And one of the things, apparently she already gave it to him, but it's like this pink bird you feed and it poops in a toilet. That is what my nephew wanted.
That's BP3.
Yes.
Right there.
So he already got spoiled and has it.
I don't think they have Toys R Us. I think they have Toys R China.
Toys R China. Yeah. Is that what Toys R Us is for?
US?
No. Okay. I didn't think so.
That was just a joke.
What was it? No, I'm not.
They have Toys R Online.
You're funny. But he got, what the heck did he get? Oh, I can't tell you guys because he sometimes watches these. So I can't ruin what he's getting for Christmas. But he did circle a lot of stuff, and we'll let you know. All right, Ray asked, what's in the cups?
Water.
I was checking him. But
I've got ice in my water. But
No, I just have water.
Melted.
We splurged at Walmart Saturday evening and bought a water filter.
Yep.
We splurged.
Mounted right on the sink faucet. It's nice.
I don't really taste the difference. Do you taste
I do.
Do you really?
I love filtered water. I'm a big water connoisseur.
Yeah, he is. There are different types. There is a show on Netflix. I forget what it's called, but I think it's Zac Efron does it. There's an episode all about water. Like the water bottles, bottled water, blah, blah, blah.
It's what we're made of.
Water. Well, yeah.
The majority of our body is made up of water.
Yes. So when I went to the dentist last week, I was telling Mike that something with my teeth. Oh no, it's my breath. I literally had asked, because I went to a new dentist and I played like the 20 questions game. And they're pretty good about it.
Andy talks a lot. I'm the type that sits there and doesn't say anything the whole time during these appointments. And
I asked
she
the questions.
Never stop talking.
No.
Massage.
Yes.
Same thing.
I talked to my massage.
I'm silent. She talks though.
We forgot to turn that off.
Bummer. You guys are going to have to listen to the heater.
Can you turn it off?
All right.
It's loud. Thank you, dear. So, anyway, it distracts me. Perfect. The dentist was explaining that either, like, if you get bad breath often, obviously it can be lack of water, hydration. You need to hydrate, drink more water. But it could also be something in your well if you drink well water, and I was raised on well water. So I just am raised with bad breath. So I apologize. Actually, more to him and anyone else that talks to me. True story. So it happens. So I just try to drink a lot of water, and back to why we're drinking water is because we're on a 15-day cleanse leading up to Christmas, leading up to vacay, so we don't look like marshmallows on the beach. Nicely said, marshmallows, because we're white, very, very white. But yes. Woo.
So
okay, what I missed?
I got a perfect question. Darren Bradley asked, Mike, are you doing modified shocks for others as well? It's funny you asked that, because today Josh and I just worked on cleaning the shock area.
Oh, you're in the shock section.
Oh, it was like a
Did
lot.
you know I was
he
shop
did
earlier?
most of the work. I gotta give him credit.
Place.
Yeah.
You knew I was there at the same time?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know you were there once.
Yep.
But, yeah. Do Penske, Fox, Dig, Integra, Bilstein, and I've done a couple Genesis. I try to keep parts for everything.
Wow. Interesting.
So.
Whew. Cody's wearing one of our shirts. You said your shirt. I'm just going to go with one of ours. Thank you. We appreciate you.
So organizing all those parts today was a lot, because trying to keep the shims and the piece, like the shafts, the rod guides, all the pieces organized for all those different brands. They're just everywhere. It's hard to come up with a place for everything. But Josh does a really good job with that.
He is. So Josh and I had a very deep conversation coming home from the races one night, and I basically told him, like, dude, you've got like OCD, just a tick, because he's very obsessive. Like, everything's clean, everything's organized.
That works well.
I know, but I was pointing it out to him because I know I have it.
It helps me out. I need an OCD person around me.
Ugh, it drives me nuts. You just leave the shoes right at the door. You just drop your clothes right next to the bed. You don't put them in places where they're supposed to be. So they're all just going to end up outside soon enough.
Sometimes I pick them up.
Does anyone else deal with this? I'm sure I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one.
To be honest, I'm like an all or nothing person. When the whole thing's clean, I pick everything up. Looks great. But when something's not picked up, nothing gets picked up.
What is this? Hang on.
What?
Wayne said, I noticed Donnie Kreitz Jr. has come out with a gadget to remove the tires from the rim. It runs off, has that existed? It runs off a generator. Mike, have you seen it, and would you buy one if it's better than doing it by hand?
I'm going to guess what you're talking about is the black one that runs with, it uses air.
Okay.
And it clamps to the edge of the rim, and it has a foot that with air pushes down on the tire.
It's kind of like can opener.
A little bit. It pushes down. It's not. It doesn't cut.
No.
Like a can opener. It doesn't run around. But that's a really great idea. I could invent something that kind of went around and pushed down that way. That'd be kind of neat.
But not by hand, but by battery operated.
Battery operated? Yeah. But
because cranky it by hand sounds like a terrible idea.
I've been told, I have not used this tool they're talking about, but I've been told that every time Kreitz gets those, they sell right out of them. And they, I guess they work really well. I haven't tried it yet.
Are you doing just modified shocks or others as well? Was that a question to do with that?
I had just answered that. That's the one you weren't listening when I was talking.
You were explaining the other shocks that you do, so I wasn't sure.
But back to the bead breaker. I really like to just muscle up and get a workout from breaking down tires. And then I like to show people up when they can't do it. It's my favorite. I can't get this one off. And then I just pry it down to one time, and they get really mad at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because wouldn't you be mad if you went on it for a half an hour trying to get this tire off, and then I just go and get it off?
Oh yeah, that's like me trying to open a jar of ragu sauce and I can't get it, and then you just twist it, and I'm like, I totally helped you do that.
Yeah,
I warmed it up for you.
But that's the idea. That's the magic of it. You just let the other person loosen it, and then it comes off easy.
Ronnie asks, is Mike going to do tech tips on how to wire dash? I think you did. Didn't you do?
I think I did a little bit of that.
Short version.
But I'm gonna
years ago.
Give you a little insight. I sent my dash recently to Andrew Spurback because I didn't want to screw with it, and I've seen some of his work. It's pretty good, and so I'm gonna.
So no tips.
I'm looking forward to getting that dash back.
So they're just wiring it for you?
Yeah, I sent him my old dash, and he's rewiring it and making it nicer because it was kind of it was just wires everywhere, and I didn't like it. And, I've wired up our newer cars, but they come halfway wired from now anyway. They send you a dash that's got a lot of the wires already done. You just have to hook a few things up.
Gotcha. Kevin asks, what is your favorite toy you ever received?
My favorite toy?
Yeah. I'm thinking hard right now.
Well, my favorite Christmas toy, I think, my dad set up this slot car track in our basement. Well, I asked for a slot car track, and I really wanted it, and I got a slot car under the tree, and I was like, "What am I gonna do with this? I don't have a track." But then he sent me down in the basement to grab something out of the freezer. And I went in the freezer and I was like, I don't know what you're looking for. I don't see it in there. And I came back up and he's like, go back down and look again. There was this slot car track all set up on the table. I didn't even see it.
So
and he had old race car panels in the corner where they always fly off, the tight corner, to keep them from falling on the ground.
Oh wait, your old house.
Yeah, our first house.
Got it.
And it was so cool. I loved it.
I can't think of. It's gonna sound kind of lame, but the only thing I can remember is I had a my size Barbie hotel or house or something. It even had an elevator in it.
Wow.
It was pretty serious.
I just never took you for a person that played with Barbies.
I liked to play house growing up.
House? Okay.
Yeah, can you tell? I like house.
I could see you making home videos with the Barbies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mandee Pauch Barbie blogs.
I used to like to. I thought I was gonna be. Is the correct word a beautician? No.
Really?
No. Is it someone that cuts hair? What do you call it? A hairstylist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But beautician, I mean, yeah, it's beauty stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to go to beauty school.
This is
right?
Yes. This
I don't
is
know why I'm saying this. I don't know.
Me neither. This goes to show what we don't know. But I used to cut all my Barbie's hairs, and yeah. But my dad used to do the same thing. I wanted a ping pong table. He went out and built a ping pong table for me, which really isn't hard. But he did do that. My parents, they did all right. Ooh, John Doe, what's your favorite? Yes, what's your favorite holiday beverage? Oh my gosh, we gotta get eggnog.
You like eggnog?
When you
would,
spike
because
it.
you and your ice cream
So
and all your
creamy.
milk products.
So good.
You're this milk.
Eggnog, put a little nutmeg on top. Put some. I gotta ask Mom. I think she puts rum in it. Does rum sound right for eggnog? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Rum, maybe. But Mom always makes the best homemade eggnog.
Don't you put like a little cinnamon on top too?
I do nutmeg.
Nutmeg?
Nutmeg.
Oh, that's what that brown
So maybe, yes, maybe we'll bring some eggnog to Kelly's and we can spike it.
Okay.
I can only do probably 2 cups, and then the cream is just too much for me, but it's really great. What's your favorite holiday beverage?
Water?
Lame.
I don't know any holiday
Bob asked,
beverages.
what are your favorite Christmas? We should have dressed up for this. What are your favorite Christmas cookies?
Molasses.
You're so lame.
My grandma's molasses cookies were my favorite of all time. But Christmas, they just don't compare with molasses.
I'm not good at names of anything. People, humans, cookies. The cookie that looks like a mini pecan pie. It's like bite-sized. That is my favorite holiday cookie by far. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, you'll have to show me sometime.
Okay. Everyone that knows MT Tree Services sponsors Billy. Mark, who owns MT Tree Service, makes the most banging Christmas cookies, and he makes those pies. So maybe I'll have to ask him, because does anyone know what it is? Oh, the snowballs. I love the snowballs are good too. Or pecan sandies. Pecan tossies? Not tossies. You guys are on to it. Close. Anything nutty. I like nutty. Nutty's good. Mike doesn't like nuts. But
I don't like nuts ruining my cookies.
you gotta try them though.
I just want the cookie.
You're such a simpleton. Okay, I feel like I'm like way behind on the questions, but yay! Kim says that Uncle Bob loves your hat. They got theirs today. Hi,
Nice
Kim,
hat.
Mike Sant. Kim, are we
Tell-
seeing you for the
Tell them
holidays?
try smelling it. Mandy loves to smell the
Yeah,
leather.
if you got our hats, because we both got the leather patches. I was so excited when Mike's came in, and I was like, Mike, they smell amazing. And he
I was
thought
like,
I was crazy.
They smell amazing.
Yes, but the leather is so good. So good. So good.
What happens if you wash it? Do you not wash it because you don't want to lose the smell?
That's a good question. I haven't thought about that. I haven't done that yet.
Hey, you want a racing question?
I suppose.
Doug Hartman says, recent video showed a new chassis and other car maintenance going on in the shop. Are you as busy in the off season as during the season, or is it somewhat an opportunity to unwind before the spring? So, definitely not as busy during the off season as the season, because there is no pressure to get a car ready to go to a certain event. But we stay
Well,
pretty active in our shop. We've
there
been,
really is no off season. We just don't race in the off season.
Well, you can have an off season if you have all your stuff like done, but we don't. We just keep going because we really want to. We can see areas where we can improve, and we're working on it. So, one of the things that we did this week was during the off season, your fuel and your stuff just sits around and it dries up all your fuel lines, your fuel cells, your carburetors, all that stuff.
It's not terrible.
So we took the fuel cell foam out of all our cells and cleaned them out, put the tops back on so they're clean and dry, so they aren't going to have an issue. check the foam, check all that, and then we drained all our fuel lines and ran Marvel Mystery Oil through our fuel lines to keep them from drying out. And then we did the same thing with the fuel logs, the fuel regulators, and the carburetors. So I'm hoping that keeps us from having any fuel system problems next year.
No ice in your fuel?
Yeah, everything's blown out, oiled up, and capped. So on all the cars, and that was a kind of a big ordeal. But Tim just said, "Bring me a hat."
Oh, Tim.
Tim, you got it. We'll bring you a hat.
I suppose we can do that as long as you have cookies. Ed asked, Mandy, how's your eyes doing? They are doing phenomenal. Oh my God. It is every night I have a stinking routine that you gotta brush your teeth, you gotta clean your face, take my contacts out, blah, 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 blah. I don't have to do the contacts anymore.
It's one less thing.
It is so amazing. I wake up, I can see. I've been doing eye drops just to be safe and keeping sure they stay lubricated, but it's amazing. Seriously amazing. Highly, 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 highly recommend it if you can get it done. They
look good too.
Thank you.
And the red spot from where they cut it is getting smaller.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Mike, have you run Coney shocks? Do Coney shocks still exist?
I've never run Coney shocks.
I have a Coney keychain.
I saw one time that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
That you, I think you pushed it all the way in and turned it, and you could adjust it.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Most of the adjustable shocks I've ever seen have a knob at the bottom, but these were like secret, hidden ones.
Fancy.
I've never ran them.
I'm sorry. No. Okay. Kyle says, what do you do with the racing shirts that you don't sell out through the years? We keep them right over there. Right over there.
In a box.
In a box. Yes.
So if you see that we're out of a size of a shirt, just say, hey, I want a racing shirt, and tell us what size you are.
As long as you're not
we'll just see if we have some kind of shirt that's in your size. Because when you order shirts, believe it or not, we just try to guess what sizes, and we always end up with leftover of a certain size laying around.
Yes. So depending on if you're looking for like this year and we're out on the website, then we're definitely completely out. But we do usually have some leftover of certain types. Larry says, did the new steering wheel wrap have a better feel for the tracks? Seems like it was a huge improvement.
The what?
Your steering wheel wrap. I'm assuming your big, thick steering wheel that you made.
Oh, yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
If you ever get to check out Superior steering wheels, they are probably the most affordable aftermarket wheel that you can buy, and they're all custom to whatever size, color you want. They're really cool and comfortable. So I love them.
Yes, you do. Dirt Racer says, how many laps do you get out of a big block?
Try to get 2,000, 1,500 minimum if you don't have a problem. This year we had two engines. One had like 1,300 and the other had like 1,600 on it. It's the end of the year, so we sent them back. Probably could have got a few more laps out of them, but it's always good to get them before they break.
I'm literally just getting to the cookie comments.
The big thing about that is air filter maintenance and oil maintenance. So you need to change your oil filters and change your oil and keep the dirt out of the motor. If your air filter is sealed tight and you replace it often, you'll have a lot less wear and tear in your engine, along with the oil.
I like this question. Murph asked, what products do you use to keep your beard so nice? I can smell it from here.
So Mandee likes the smell of sandalwood.
It's
So-
it's the scented brand.
Yeah, so she got me this stuff that
Something
you put in
mountain.
it that smells like
Wait, what's the
sandalwood.
mountain called?
It's like Old Beard Mountain Co. or something like that. I don't know.
Beard
Old Man Beard Company.
products. Mountain beard.
The Old Beard Co.
Oh my god.
I don't know, something like that.
It's really good. I found it. My mom found the brand in. Is it this? No. Is it that?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it Rocky Mountain?
Mountain Barber Company.
Hang on. Rocky Mountain Barber. Let me look. Rocky Mountain Company. As I'm Googling it as we speak. Let's see. It is it. All right, here you go. You get on Amazon. This is it. The absolute, it's not strong, but it is like the most amazing scent. That is what he puts on his beard, sandalwood. So anyone with some facial hair, highly recommended. So I think mom had went to the store in Frenchtown and bought him like a few packs, and that's the one that was like, that's the scent. And then this year, went back to the same store. It's like a manly boutique. What's a manly boutique called?
Don't know.
Man store. So I went to the man store and they had the same stuff, but I got you like beard oil and all that stuff, sandalwood, amazing.
Because it came with cedar wood too, and I haven't even used up the cedar wood because I don't like the smells.
Yeah. Yep. So we're talking about this is a lot of good stuff we got going on here. Okay.
Dirt Racer said, so what about the spring rubber video? Did y'all get that figured out?
Well,
That's a good question. We could do a video on spring rubbers.
really?
Yeah. I'm joking because I think you meant bump stop, which was the whole thing we had.
Yeah.
We had an infraction with a bump stop that was too tall. It was, and we could easily try to explain that now that I understand it. There's multiple different types of bump stops and heights, so we could do a video on that. I mean, probably be better to be done by somebody that knows more about it than me.
Oh yeah. You could say this is what you don't.
I know what not to do.
On the Super Car series. Let's see. All right. I feel like if there's any other last minute questions, send them now. But like I said, we will not be here Monday next week, but we will be back Monday, January 4th here live. If you have not yet subscribed to the newsletter, which is in all of the bios of all the videos, you get everything firsthand there with what's coming up. And if you don't follow either of us, but most importantly, my Facebook page, you'll get all the updates there when we'll be live and all that stuff too.
Monday Morning Racer asks, how far south do y'all plan on going to race in 2021?
Florida.
Bubba's.
Ocala. To answer that question. Can Mike give me advice for when I race modifieds?
Sure. I would need a little more specific of a question.
You're welcome to message him on Facebook. He's usually very, very good at that
There
stuff.
you go.
So, Daniel, you can do that if you'd like. Let's see.
We should do private iRacing tutorials.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
How are you doing? Are you doing better with your modifieds?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
It's really challenging because you can't feel it. You're just in there looking at it. And the internet's really slow. I pay a lot of money for good internet.
So bad.
And it's only running like 40 megabits per second, but it's supposed to be over 100 for what we pay for. So the thing's kind of like jumping, and you can't. I don't know how you're supposed to react if you can't see what's coming.
Yeah. I guess it's a whole different world.
I always got excuses.
It's okay. Makes you feel better. But thank you all for joining us. this evening. You guys are awesome. We love you. We appreciate you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Merry Kwanzaa. I don't know what other holidays are out there, but Happy New Year. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys are doing well, staying healthy. Hopefully you get to enjoy your holidays with your loved ones.
Robin says don't forget Cheeks for Christmas.
You know, I haven't been seeing Cheeks. It's very sad. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a few months now, and it worries me very much. So
I thought he left some stuff in your boot.
No, that was a mouse. A mouse. Do we want to go into that topic? Is basically I pulled out my snow boots, which have been like in hiding in the garage of the house, pull them out, and I just have this fear of putting my feet into the unknown of what's in there. So luckily I tipped my boot over and out came like 2 cups of seeds. No joke. It was a lot. It just kept pouring out. I'm like, holy crap, Matt. At least nothing came out with it other than food, but still. I was not okay with that. But I will feed Mr. Cheeks, see if he shows back up. Maybe I'll do that in the morning. But thank you guys. We love you. We appreciate you. And gosh, I guess we'll see you guys back in the new year.
See you.
Take care, everyone. Bye.